Hey, my courageous Cancers. Today we are going to do a general tarot card reading for the first week of February. So this is going to be, again, a general reading. So please take what resonates and what doesn't. You can toss. Other than that, please remember that time is fluid, so it's give or take. And gender does not matter. So let's go ahead and get started here with a past, present, future spread. Go ahead here. This will be your past, your present, and your future. Back these cards up so you can see just a little bit better, hopefully. And we'll certainly do clarifiers on these momentarily, but it looks like here in your past we have the Tower card. It looks like you had a shake up there, so something obviously massive happened where you had a major shake up, a major change, something big took place, and you had to do tear down and possibly rebuild there. And a Knight of Wands in reverse. So potentially, this is something where, news was coming, but, it may have came to a halt, based on it all coming down. You had to stop forward motion, or you were taking news, you were going to do something, you had plans, you were headed in a positive direction, and then bam. But we'll get clarification on that. So, but with it being in reverse, it does look like it's probably due to this, this upset, this upheaval from the Tower. Over here in the current position, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we have the Four of Cups. So it looks like you have an energy here that is, it's stifling a little bit, honestly. It just, to me, it looks like something that's, it's not what you necessarily would think of as being like breakthrough options here. You're not really feeling like you're moving forward quite the way you want to be, or breaking through. And this may be a continuation. You may be in a rebuilding phase. You may be standoffish. I mean, you've got the Four of Cups here, and that's usually where, you're kind of disassociated, distancing, upset. You're not really receptive at this point. So this may be something where, a big upset happened and you're just still not receptive yet. You're just not having it at this point. And then in the future, we've got the Hierophant in reverse. So, this may be where, you're not looking at enough introspection at this point. You need to be looking to a higher power, maybe a little bit more so, in order to have a reset, because the following card is the Death card, and that's an ending. Basically that's where stuff's coming to an ending. So, this may be the reversal because it's becoming the death. This is the end of this spiritual journey and the beginning of a new one. And if so, that's probably, the whole thing here. You're starting out with a dumping, and here's where you're rebuilding, and your beginning is going to start over again. But we'll get clarifiers here. So let's see what we got going on. Can we get a clarifier, please, for our wonderful Cancers? These cards, I'm telling you, they are killing me today. Oh. On the Knight of Wands and the Tower card. So let's get some clarifiers on that for our lovely Cancer, please, Spirit. Some clarifiers for our Cancers on the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Tower card. Yeah, let's see what we've got here. All right, we've got the Magician in reverse. So this could be that someone's playing tricks on you, honestly. If somebody's done something to you that it wasn't nice, it wasn't kind, they had all of these things at their disposal that they could have used to help you, but it doesn't look like they did. It looks like instead they set your house ablaze, basically. They caused an upheaval, they caused a problem. You know, they this could be a significant other. This could be a family member. This could be a boss. Um, you know, I'm not sensing that this is necessarily your energy. I feel like this is somebody who is causing these things. I feel like this is something where, you know, it's flipped you to the point that, you know, the energy has become negative towards you in in a in an effect that it's caused you to not be able to move forward, and have to, you know, basically tear the whole thing down, start over. um, so, you know, you may be going through a divorce, you may be having a breakup. That was, you know, this, it's a person who's just kind of flipped the script on you, really. You know, they've pulled a trick on you. They may have deceived you in some way. You know, it's possible they lied to you. You found out they were lying, they were cheating, they were doing something to you that has brought you to a screeching halt and torn down your world. And, you know, it's not something that you expected from this person whatsoever. I just don't feel like you expected that. Um, you know, this is not what you saw coming. And I see that because, you know, your Ace of Swords is upside down. I mean, you you just are, it's almost like you feel like, why? You know, I'm not breaking through anything with this. I can't do anything with this. I feel like I am shut down. Like I'm shut down for a moment. And then, you know, you see the Four of Cups, and this is a very standoffish card. I mean, you can look at it and you can see this is like, I almost refuse. I don't want this. You know, I can't deal with this because I think you feel hurt. I'm sensing that you're very hurt. Whatever happened here, somebody has deceived you, somebody has mistreated you, somebody has lied to you, and it's hurt you. You know, I think you're very upset, Cancer, that you feel like somebody has really done you wrong, and you know, you're not really having it right now. You know, you're not interested in what they have to say right now. You're just you're not there for that right now. You just, and I think you're really truly shocked by it. I think it took all of your energy, all of this positive, you know, sword power energy that you would normally possess, and it just turned it upside down on Seer, because I think you just, you know, you just weren't, you were blindsided. I feel like somebody blindsided you. They really, I don't know if it was that somebody cheated on you, they stole from you, they lied to you, but whatever they did, it was out of nowhere. It was really, really hard for you to handle, and you're really just not having it right now. So it's really put you on your ear. Can we get some clarifiers on that right now, please, Spirit, for Cancer? Clarifiers on this Four of Cups and reversed Ace of Swords, please. All right, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like, you know, financially, Pentacles is usually, you know, it's an ending card, but it's also, you know, it's also a card of abundance as far as finances can go in that regard. So, you know, the way that I'm seeing this is because it is an ending card and because it is a Ten of Pentacles, it feels to me as though what's happening is this person may have, you know, done you wrong financially, and you're putting an end to it. You know, you're not having the relationship where they're taking advantage of you financially. You're putting it into this financial abuse that's going on here, this trickery. They may have stolen from you. It may have been a family member, a friend stole from you. Could have been someone who stole a job from you. You know, you guys were going up for the same promotion. You deserved it. They got it. They took it from you. Or, you know, they could have been a spouse, and you split up and they took the stuff. They took your property. They, you know, something of that nature. But it looks to me like, you know, this is where they flipped it, and you know, you've put a stop on this. This is the end of your financial ties with this person, because they did you wrong. That's the bottom line. They've done you wrong. Can we get some more clarification on this, please? And it's heavy burdens, but you're putting it down. Again, this is a 10 card in reverse. This is the end, but it's a heavy burden. And, you've carried it. You've carried it this whole time. I mean, this person really has hit you hard. Whatever they did, it blindsided you. It really did. And it looks like some sort of, they've lied to you, they've stolen from you, maybe both, all of the above. And it blindsided you. It broke your heart, really. I mean, it just feels like you're just not having it. It's a heavy burden for you to carry. And, with the 10 of Pentacles, it feels like, you're cut ties financially with them, and you're carrying this burden still, but it's stopping. You're pushing it away. You're putting it down. It's getting past you. You're going past it. This is in reverse, because you're reversing out of this burden. This is putting down, and you're moving forward into the future. You're done with this. These are ending cards. I'm done with this nonsense, because fool me once. Okay. But this is too much. They've already burnt your house down, in your mind, you're hurt. So we've come over to the Hierophant, in reverse. And this person may have been somebody that you really trusted. You trusted, like, this is obviously someone you really trusted. I mean, you had a spiritual type connection with, you felt like, I'm seeing this as a partner, potentially, or a family member that you were very close to, someone you were very close to. And that's how I feel like this was someone you had a very close connection with, and they just absolutely blindsided you with this. And now you feel like, you have to stop, cut off the ties with them, put down the burdens. And, you were close connected to them, but now it's an ending time. It's death time for this relationship with them, this connection with them. You have to cut them off their finances. You have to cut them off, your relationship wise, because it's too burdensome for you. So that's why we have this death card. It's an ending. You cannot take anymore. You're broken. So let's see going forward what we've got for you, because typically when we have an ending here like this, we're moving forward to something, and hopefully it's going to be something much, much better for you, Cancer. Hopefully this is going to be something much, much better. Ooh, we've got a jumper here. So let's see what we got here. We've got the Three of Cups in reverse. So the Three of Cups in reverse, I see this as like, it's a celebration card, but, I think you're still not ready to celebrate yet. I feel like, this has just hit you hard. You are restarting, you are ending it, and you have to. But I don't think you're ready quite yet just to celebrate. I think you're still hurt. I think you're still feeling like you were, they did you wrong. You don't feel like things were good. They put you in an awkward, unhappy position, and you don't want to have to start over. You're having to, and you don't necessarily want to. Can we get some more clarifiers, please, for Cancer on this on this Three of Cups. These new cups. They're not new yet. Let's see here what we've got. All right, so we've got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, we're moving forward. We're on a journey. We're headed out. So, you're moving towards a new relationship. You're moving towards new things, new opportunities. You may be going on, a trip somewhere. You maybe decide you want to move. This may be something where you were living with this person and now you have to move out, or you're going to move out. And all these opportunities are going to be there for you at your disposal. So, I think this is not a bad thing. This death card, this is a rebirth. This is a restart. You know, if you look at the card, he's taken off, and his cups, you know, he's got cups to fill. You know, he's going to fill them with happiness, joy, friendship, light. So, you know, it's there for you. Um, can we get another clarifier on that? Eight of Cups, please. Another clarifier on the Eight of Cups for our wonderful Cancers, please. And we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I think that you are just taking your time. I think at this point, you know, you're not ready to commit to anything major at this point. You are just taking your time. You are, you know, this person is they're just not, they've put you off of a jumping into anything major right now. So even though this card is, you know, it's the ace and it's there, you're kind of pushing it away a little bit in regards to the opportunities may be there, and you know, this idea of cooperation here and other people and all of these opportunities, they're there. Those people are there and they're going to be there. They'll still be there. The opportunities, the people coming, the people who want to see you, be with you, be around you. You know, you have that kind of spirit. You have that kind of draw to people for sure. But I just don't think that you're ready yet. I think you're still pushing away things. I think this burnt you. This relationship burnt you, and you just are not ready for that yet. So, you know, you're just taking your time, and that's probably the best thing for you right now, because you don't want to go into a new relationship quite yet full bore. If you're a little bit untrusting and stuff like that, because you'll carry this weight with you, and we're putting our weight down now. So I'm going to draw 3 cards out of here. We won't do reversals. We'll just take them as they come and see what we can get here for Cancer's future. What do we have for the future for Cancer, please, Spirit? What do we have for the future for Cancer? What do we have for the future for Cancer, please, Spirit? All right. All right, so let's see. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and that tells me that you are continuing to work. You're continuing to work on yourself. You're continuing to work on building things in your life, building a foundation, you know, and I think that's the same here. You may be building a new home, building a new life. You know, your tower was torn down here, but you're not giving up. You are continuing on. You're diligently working on your finances, on your relationships, your home, your life, your energy, but you're building on yourself. You're working on yourself, and that's fantastic. You know, as far as like, are you jumping into a giant, you know, relationship and partnership and all this stuff immediately? Probably not right there, but you're working on yourself, and that's what you need to be doing. This Six of Wands, it's, you know, you're diligently going, you know, news is coming, you're pushing forward. You know, it's a positive move. It's not necessarily, you're not trailblazing yourself out there right now, but that's not what you want to be doing. You're diligent. You are being diligent on working on yourself, building your home back, building your life back, and really healing. Ultimately, you're healing over this, because I do really feel like somebody has recently, you know, really broken your heart in a way that you really do need the time to heal. So, and then this is the Nine of Swords, and I think that's just more confirmation of what we're seeing here. I feel like this Nine of Swords is just showing that there's been anxiety. It's been there. It's been there all along. You're still probably suffering with some anxiety. You know, this could be anxiety that you are working to overcome. You know, this may be telling you to get some therapy if you need it. You know, this may be telling you that it's okay to have the anxiety from this. Anytime you have to restart, anytime you have to rebuild your life from jump, anytime you have to work this hard because somebody that you trusted, a trusted family member, love, confidence, soulmate, partner, somebody that you felt was significant in your world, has done you wrong, you're going to have these doubts, these stresses, these anxieties. But you're not letting this get you down, because you're still building, you're still trucking along, you're still plugging away. You're still doing what you need to do. You've put the burdens down and you're moving forward. And honestly, probably if this card had been up here where we were doing reversals, I feel like this probably would be in reverse, because it would show that you are going to work through it. Because I really feel like that's what this is mostly saying. It's saying that you are working through your anxieties right now. And you need to. Who doesn't? Everybody does. We all have anxieties, but when somebody specifically has done you really wrong, of course you have even more. I mean, who wouldn't? So I'm going to pull 3 of these oracle cards, and they are just general advice cards. So hopefully maybe they will resonate with you or give you a little piece of advice that you feel like you might be able to use. So face your financial fears, and I think that you're doing that. You're continuing to plug away. You had the 8 of Pentacles here. You're working hard. You're pushing through. You're making relationships and building and doing what you need to do. So you're doing everything that you can. You're doing what you need to do. You're coming back, and you're going to come back stronger than ever. Is it safe for you? Excuse me. It is safe for you to receive. And I think that that's just telling you that it is safe for you to receive. It's fine. The more resources that you have at your disposal, the better. So I think that's telling you that, it's okay to start getting out there and making connections and making, I'm not saying, like this Ace of Cups in reverse, I'm not saying jump into that, but, get out there, start making connections, start making friends, start making business acquaintances, if you want. That's fine. They may be the help that you need. This may say you may need someone to help you work through your anxiety, your stress from all of this betrayal. Fine. Why not? Most people do. It's great for you. And do the work. And you're doing all the work. You're working through it. You're working through your anxieties. You're working through your stresses. You're working diligently through building everything from scratch all over again. So you're really doing the best. You're doing everything you need to be doing. You're doing a great job, Cancer. You are staying the course. And, I think that everything that you are doing is going to pay off big in the end. It's already showing positive movement. Everything is moving in a great direction. You're just healing. You're getting where you need to be. And I think that's the best thing for you. And I'm really proud of you. And I hope that you will continue to do so. So I just have one little last thing that I like to do here, and it's just mostly for fun. So hopefully you will enjoy it as well. If not, I apologize in advance. But what I like to do here is I just pick a gem or a rock, stone, and a yes, no answer, and we just throw them on here and see if Spirit answers your question. And Spirit will not answer the purple one. We do have no for the pink one. And let's see, we'll re-roll the rest of these. So think about it. If you picked one of these stones as your stone, blue, white, black, tiger's eye, what have you. Well, that one's off. Rephrase your question if you're blue. The rest are all in the middle. I'm really bad at rolling today, kids. No for blue. Rephrase again for black. This one looks like a maybe. So if you were the yellowish one, you're maybe. I'm going to go with this one as a yes on the white. We're going to go with a yes on the white. We're going to rephrase the black and re-roll the cat's eye. Spirit will not answer the cat's eye today. And we're going to re-roll the black one more time, and it's a maybe this time. So hopefully you got the answer you wanted. If you did not, I'm so sorry. come back again and ask Spirit again, or just maybe rephrase the question. I don't know. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Just a little bit of fun there at the end with your questions. But if not, sorry. But if you did, like, subscribe, share, and I'm new, so I'm just trying to get the channel growing. So please, if you have any tips or advice, I would be more than happy to listen and take it. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your day and have a wonderful week, Cancer. Thank you.